Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace.
Alfred. My God.
I know she hates Bruce, but beating on an old man is just...
Vicky will pay for this. I'll make sure of that.
Look at what she's doing to him.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Batcomputer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
I suppose it's the one good thing about having Alfred working so closely with us. He knows what we can and can't do.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Well, we've heard of painting by numbers. This is painted by Alfred. Alright, what do we have here on the Children of Arkham?
He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
It must be one of the ones he stabbed with a pool cue. Good on you, Alfred. Good on you.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office.
I was gonna say maybe if we can track the number of the camera, we can find. I was gonna say we can find out who took it out of the Gazette, but obviously we know who that was. It was Vicky Vale. Batman may be the world's greatest detective, but Captain Dave clearly is not.
Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Okie pokey, what do we have this time? We've got some boxes.
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
What else do we have around in this here basement? A water heater.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Alright, what do we have here? We have a Mason stamp.
A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead.
And of course, Lady Arkham herself.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
And it seems like this one, we only have one thing to click on, and that's the window.
The basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
If we actually had the destination of that bus stop, that alone should narrow it down for us. Alright, so let's let's have a look at all the bus stops first. Let's find out all the bus stops, all the routes that went past that particular location.
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
So that should help with the neighborhood that it's in. Any buildings that have basements. There's probably quite a few. Any places where that water heater repair is visited at some point?
These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
So now all the buildings that were built in that year have basements, have been repaired by that, and also are on that same bus route.
Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date.
There are only 3 that have basements. The Masons thing have been repaired and are on the same bus routes. Let's go through these and have a look, see which one is the most likely candidate. And as always, everything comes in 3s.
A corner store. Seems unlikely. Bowling alley. Damn it. Let's keep looking.
Well, by the power of elimination, it must be this one. If not, we've reached a dead end.
You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually,
One of the early prototypes.
it has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Does Lucius just hide these things around just at the hope that one day he can make a dramatic entrance with them? Like, how long has he had that down there just in case I ever needed it? But either way, thank you very much. It looks like it's time to go back to basics, back to our roots, and back to one of the original bat suits.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals. This ends tonight.
I am Krogan! The way he bumped his fists together there was complete shades of grunt.
Heading into the basement. Be careful.
Batman!
I'm all right. There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
Must have been that we literally just missed them. We got it just a second or a few minutes too late.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
Yeah, I know, like, as I was saying earlier, like, I know she hates Bruce Wayne, she wants to make Bruce Wayne suffer, and clearly she wants to make him suffer by losing the ones that he loved just like she did, but beating on an old man, I mean, I know she was planning on killing loads of people, but beating on an old man, there's just a line that you don't cross.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Taking a closer look. The wall is just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
And why do they have a false wall indeed? Little pigs, let me in!
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding.
Batman's done messing around.
There's a small room with a hole in the floor.
And a rope ladder nearby, probably how they get in and out.
A rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Call out. I would call out. I was going to say I don't want to give away my position, but then I did just boot down the wall, so I suppose at this point it's irrelevant. So this just jumped down there. Well, only one way in and one way out. At least we assume there's only one way out. Let's do this.
I'm going inside.
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
What?
Vicky. She was kept down here, locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
I'm beginning to understand.
What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child?
It's why she killed the Veils. They abused her.
I'm not saying what she did was right, but I can't imagine what she went through.
The Veils' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
Yeah, all the pieces really do fall into place right now. Like, why when we saw Mrs. Val had her eyes gouged out and it showed anger. Like, it wasn't just a killing, it was a brutal killing. Why Mr. Val, as we can see by these belt buckles on the wall, was beaten to death with a belt. We can it's probably revenge for what he did to her. Maybe that's why she gouged out Mrs. Val's eyes, because all the time she watched what Mr. Val did and didn't do anything to stop it. I mean, it makes sense as well, because when we were speaking to that other foster child, he got panicked and said, "Don't send me back to punishment." And I thought that was a little weird at the time. I thought maybe that's why he was under the stairwell to begin with, like he was sent there almost Harry Potter style to the cupboard, like, as a punishment. But it seems like maybe he was getting the same sort of things the older Vals were giving to Vicky, and maybe that's why his life was spared as well.
This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's.
I mean, clearly her parents or foster parents were monsters and she didn't deserve this, but it doesn't make what she's doing or what she did to them any better.
Alfred's glasses.
Sort of like that old saying, people who bully others are normally bullied themselves as a child, and they're sort of just lashing out, but still doesn't make it right.
The belt. It's caked in blood.
Although, it does make sense as to how she became this twisted version of who she is.
Bloody scratches. Fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No. Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her.
As if chucking a child or an old man down this hole, which is impossible to get out of in the first place, that he also needs to shackle them up just in case they had the will to fight back. Shows really how much of a coward Mr. Val was.
Disturbing. Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham. There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer. One piece apart from the others. Blue. The same color as my tag. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe...
Alfred, you clever man.
Some of the words have been highlighted. She will liberate.
Maybe hinting at a plan of what she's up to.
Figures fleeing from something. Is that Arkham Asylum?
Well, it doesn't exactly take the world's greatest detective to link these two things together. I think she will liberate and people running from Arkham Asylum kind of speaks for itself.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. The newest chalk. He's added to an old drawing of Arkham Asylum. He drew figures outside the gates, like they're running away. The words highlighted are, she will and liberate.
She will liberate. I don't see what that has to do with Alfred.
Alfred's just along for the ride. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it, then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
Just think, if she does release everyone that's in here, Joker, Wesker, Zsasz, hell, we just put Two-Face in here ourselves.
Batman.
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
No one's dying tonight.
You really think you're in control here? Your confidence is impressive, but that won't save the butler, or the rest of Gotham. A lesson needs to be taught. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Yikes! Well, at least I got it on target this time. Not gonna have a repeat of Cobblepot with Lady Arkham.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors! Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman.
He stuck me in here!
Let me at him.
He's the crazy one!
Well, guys, as much as I'd love to do this, I have other places I need to be. Strike! Well, speaking of Dent, at least he has the good sense to stay in his cell. Unless he's just too terrified to do anything else. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, that was a little odd. Felt like maybe somebody was supposed to say something then. The orderly showed us where to go through the medium of mime. Oh man, all hell is breaking loose in this place.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Alright, what do we have here? We have a food tray. Oh no, it's definitely the light fixture. The hanging light, the light fixture. Oh yeah, that's it. That definitely gets the job done. Alright, number 2, who do we have? We have got a table. Nope, I think it's going to be the kitchen. Everything but the kitchen sink. Oh yeah, definitely. Swatting him away like a fly. And we have a fold-up chair, WWE style, on the door. Nope, yep, slam him into the door. This thing is supposed to stand up against a riot. I think it'll be the perfect thing to slam this guy's face into. Or open it onto his head. Batman! That's just cruel. And I think it goes without saying, we're definitely going to use the taser on this guy. He was going to use it on that doctor to see if he, see how he likes a taste of his own medicine. Lady Arkham, a table. Or, no, yet again, the light fixture. Always the light fixture. They're from above with the ceiling light. Oh, Batman. See, who says Batman doesn't have a flare? Like, the way he does that is just brilliant. Out of my way! Oh my god. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Oh, Batman, you are brutal. And I love it. Oh, yes, go on, Doctor. Oh, no, you don't, Lady Arkham. Batman punch!
Batman! Take your time, Sons.
That's the plan.
Okay, Vicky, I don't think Zsasz is one of the innocent patients you were talking about. Oh. Yep, try and make up for that, Mark, Zsasz.
You're going to die.
Go on, Gordon. Choke slam! Right through a table.
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Jesus.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
We really did fry that guy's brain.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.